I am going to show you a collage technique. So this collage technique just uses lots of different kinds of paper. I'm choosing to do mine with construction paper, but you could use anything. You could use old newspapers, old magazines. It is really up to you. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut out the shapes you want. After you cut them out, I recommend laying them on your piece of paper, arranging them to make sure you're happy with how they look. Because if you're not happy with it, once you glue it down, it's kind of stuck. So play with it a little bit. Move it around, make sure you like where you have it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to glue it down. You can use a glue stick or a glue bottle, but remember, if you use a glue stick, I recommend having it on a glue mat so you're not getting your glue on your good piece of paper because you don't want it to show. And if you're using a glue bottle, remember a dot, not a lot. And we're talking tiny dots. So, a collage, you want to have overlapping in it. That is where shapes go on top of other shapes. You want lots of different colors. You want to fill in your paper. You want as little empty space as possible showing. So once I'm happy with it, I'm going to clear it off my paper. And then you start with the bottom picture. So I wouldn't start with my beak because that is on top. I'm going to take my blue tree because I want to color mine, and I'm going to go a dot, not a lot. Too much glue is bad. And I'm not putting the glue on my background paper. I'm putting it on my colored piece of paper. That way it goes exactly where I want it to go. Because if you put it on your background paper, you could miss. And then just kind of rub it into place. Okay, my next background piece that I'm going to do is my body. Whoops, see, I didn't do a dot. That could be too much glue. A dot, not a lot. I'll do my head next. A dot, not a lot. Sometimes if it's small, you only need 3. Okay. A dot, not a lot. And now I'm going to switch over to my glue stick just so you can see it. And I'm on top of a scrap piece of paper. So my glue stick, I'm just going to rub it on. This one happens to be purple. Don't undo your glue stick all the way or it's going to make a mess. I can slide it underneath because my glue's still wet. Rub it in place. It's important to rub. And my last one, the beak. Now it's up to you if you want to add color on top of it. You could do it in marker, crayon, color pencil. Totally up to you. But this is basically a collage using different kinds of paper. And again, you can do other kinds like newspaper or magazines. It doesn't have to be just construction. It could be colored paper that you painted or colored too.